And just like that, we're back. Cleaner Cast, you know what it is, live on YouTube every Friday, 6 p.m. And you may notice we have a special guest co-host who will also be our special guest today. You know him from Mike's Auto Detailing. It's Mike. What's up, Mike?
Mike, what's up, Jamie? How you doing? On the Cleaner Cast.
Doing good. That's right, Cleaner Cast. If you want to support the Cleaner Cast, you go over to the Cleaner Stash.
Comp yourself a cleaner shirt.
That's right. I got T-shirts, got it all. And if you notice the new intro, I think I just submitted a design for that logo. So we'll see if that T-shirt pops out. Have a nice Cleaner Cast T-shirt finally.
Nice.
Get ready to go. Heck yeah. But Cleaner Stash promo Jamie 10. Head on over to DIY Detail, Jamie 10 there as well. Save you some change. Support the podcast. Good deal there. And Mike, since we are missing our Canadian cohort. And by the way, if you still want to support for all the Canadian listeners, Bucky VW at TOC Supplies. Help Mr. Dewar out there, but he is missing this episode. So no Dewar detailing news, but we can have an episode of the Depot detailing news. So Mike,
we'll get some Depot news here in a minute.
Oh, you want to wait a second?
Oh, if you want.
Go ahead and do it.
Okay,
give us the drugs, all that good stuff, and then you can. Mike has some special news.
I got lots on the Mike's Auto Detailing side for the glove box. Use Mike 20 for 20% off. I got lithium. I don't even know half of them, to be honest with you, because I got lithium, which is Mike 30, I believe. You get 30% off.
That's a big discount.
Yeah. I don't even know now because I literally just go shopping at my store and I show deals.
Yep.
I don't need codes no more. I actually forgot what half of them are already.
They're all. I mean, you're good. Look behind you. So
I got quite a bit of stuff behind me.
So there you go. So we'll just go ahead and bring our guest on today, who is Mike. I need you to slide off screen.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
I'll be back.
Yep, be back. Okay. Yep. Okay. He's from the Detail Depot. It's Mike. So everybody welcome Mike from the Detail Depot. We're going to talk all things Depot and all that good stuff. And he's got some special giveaways. He's trying to put on a shirt right now. So he'll be back in a second. But he's got some good giveaways to do this episode that are going to be live. I think we got a discount code live for the next 2 hours. So Mike, hit us with it.
There we go. Yep. So I think the Cleaner Cast will be 15% off, and it will run past 1 hour past the show. So I have it till 6 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock your time.
Nice. Hit us with some of them giveaways you got cooked up for us.
Also have a bottle of the Synergy for whoever leaves a 5-star rating on the Cleaner Cast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and whatever else that the Cleaner Cast is on. Jamie will be monitoring that. Mm-hmm. So if you do want to get yourself a free bottle of Synergy, it's a spray coating, 1-year coating. Heard nothing but great stuff about it, and it smells good too.
So the next
5-star review.
That's right. The next 5-star review, written review. If you drop it right now, Mike's going to send you that bottle.
Heck yeah.
Go drop us a review. If you do it right now, go ahead and put a comment so I can go check it out and verify. And the promo code is CleanerCast for the next 2 hours to get that 15% off. Trying to make a banner over here. CleanerCast.
Okay.
And scroll across bottom, add banner, and there we go. Pow. So there we go. A little bit of miscommunication today. We're supposed to have the old detail firm on. But they're still working some stuff out over there. So we got Mike.
They are still working some stuff out. There's some complicated things that really can't happen just yet that will happen soon.
So we'll have them on when they figure out their situation over there, but we'll get them on and talk about that good stuff from the detail firm.
Mm-hmm.
Great products. You sell them over there at Depot, right?
Right. I have some detail firm sitting right over here.
Mm-hmm. Some good looking stuff.
Love it.
Works amazing as well. Super concentrated shampoo.
Oh, I love their shampoo. It's like my favorite.
Super nice interior cleaner.
Yeah. So as far as I know, everything on the detail firm will stay the same. They do want to introduce some microfiber. There's a specific one that he's looking at, and was it the detail? Oh, I forgot which company has it. He's exclusive. He's the only one that can get it in the U.S. as a distributor. I forgot who he was, but he's looking at those tiles, trying to get exclusive tiles to to keep that high end stuff going on. So a bunch of stuff going on with it.
Right.
I real well.
But they'll work it out, and we'll have them on the cast in the future. But today we're talking about Detail Depot, all that good stuff, and we're here to answer questions. So if anybody got some questions and whatnot, just send them our way, and we'll answer them. But Mike, tell us a little bit about wanting to start the Detail Depot up and your journey from all that good stuff.
So on my detailing side, I'm doing quite successful at it, and I was pocketing enough profits to where I see, like in my area, there's not really like a whole lot of places you can just go to and get supplies. You can go to a Chemical Guys, or if I drove an hour and a half down south, down to San Jose, there's a spot down there that carries like 3D and some other stuff. And there's a Chemical Guys right next door, which is no longer in business now.
Mm-hmm.
And
so it's like brand stores, like only one brand kind of stores around.
Yeah, that's about all we really had at the time when I started thinking about it. I started thinking about it like April of last year.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had asked my computer guru, Fred, Mr. Glovebox. I say, hey, what would I have to do if I wanted to start a website and sell online products? So, of course, I had to go get permits and resale permits and tax permits and stuff. It was actually a lot of work to get done, and trying to do it by myself in between details and being a full-time building inspector was tough. So I finally got the moons and the stars lined up in early June. I got stuff working then, and that's when Fred started doing his magic on the website side, and I started doing my magic on trying to get products in, and started reaching out to people and started getting paperwork done while I was at work, sending emails out, sending my paperwork out, trying to get stuff done. And I think I started out when I first did my grand opening towards mid-July was when I had the grand opening, July 23rd, I think. I only had like 10 manufacturers at the time. Max Shine being my biggest, and grew from there. Towards the end of the year, I ended up buying one company that was going out of business. They had a lot of stuff left, and I asked them, how much would it cost to have your whole stuff? Just how much does it cost to get it to me? I'll buy everything. They gave me a price I couldn't beat, and then I bought everything they had, which gave me a lot of Geon, a lot of OptiCoat,
Optimum, yep,
and then a lot more CarPro, and it doubled my Vonix. And I really like Vonix products. It's kind of turned into one of my favorites lately. Yeah, and then doubled my lineup for Vonix, and then right at the last end of the year, right there, Extra Tough.
Yep.
My very last one I got in, so that gave me 20 at the end of the year. So
yeah, I need to try to be Extra Tough.
Yes, so I have 20 manufacturers at the end of 2022. Now I want to get to 30, but for me to get to 30, I need bigger space, and that is also I have plans for that as well. So I plan on being somewhere bigger by end of March to where I can really grow a lot.
There you go, coming soon. Well, I mean, if you took down that massive Detail Depot banner, you might have a little extra shelf space.
No, that's full of overstock. I have boxes and stuff up there. I mean,
I knew you had stuff behind there.
I got stuff. I mean, when I see deals, I just get them. And sometimes it's when I buy some of the stuff that's deals on, sometimes it's way too much that I need, because I like to carry about 6 to 8 items of one thing. And there's some where I have like 50 of one thing.
I mean, if you don't have it,
And part of it's
right?
buying some people that have gone out or getting some really good deals I couldn't pass, and I just do it.
That's right. Yep, can't sell it if you don't have it, so might as well stock up. But that's why you can offer. Mike's always slinging deals over there. You pay attention to the Instagram. Have 10% here, 15% off there, 15% off now if you use that CleanerCast promo.
So what I started doing now at the beginning of the year was now for anybody that has done purchases, if you leave a product review on my website, I will personally give you your personal discount code. And so I've kind of eliminated a lot of discount codes at the beginning of the year, just shut them all off. So now it's
good reset.
Yeah, hit reset. So basically now if you leave a review of a product, I will then give you your own personal discount code for your next purchase. So it just basically will continue. It's good one time. You leave a review, I reinstate it again, and it just keeps going from there. So when, working with a great guy like Fred, he tells me the way to grow organically through Google are the reviews. So
that's why we push them here even on podcasts. The review goes a long way.
The reviews are everything. That's why I know you splurt out reviews. The reviews are everything. And even with on my detailing side, yes, I have an SEO guy that helps me rank, but it also helps that I have well over 50 reviews that are 5-star for my detailing. So I always ask. I need the reviews, and if I don't get one within 2 days from somebody on my detailing side, I'm sending them a text. Hey, did you forget? Here's the link. Need that review.
Yeah, SEO is a different beast to understand, but I think some people have figured out there's a formula to it for sure. You just got to dive deep and figure it out. I'm not one who specializes in it for sure. Kind of like the YouTube algorithm. I don't really understand.
Algorithm's tough to figure out as well.
Yeah,
it's hard to figure out.
It's quite a puzzle, but some people are good at it, some people aren't. But reviews definitely help out a long, long way. Is one way you can help podcasts, favorite YouTube channel, Detail Depot, stores like that. Review.
So when I bought that other company with all their products, it almost didn't happen because at the time I actually had a big order for IK sprayers, and I was actually going to get all their SEMA releases in November, but couldn't release it till December. But I had it all ordered, ready to go. And when I placed the order, I think late October, it was like October 24th or something like that. I waited a couple of days. I didn't get nothing. I didn't get a response back, so I emailed again. Then I get an email from another person that says, your sales guy no longer works with us. I'm your sales guy now.
Yep.
2 days later, he's at SEMA for the week. And, he texted me one day, hey, I'm at SEMA. I'm busy, but I'll get you an invoice. So SEMA goes by a couple of days later. After SEMA, I'm email Monday, hey, where's my invoice? I need to get this done. After 20 days of submitting my original order, so I get a phone call from them, says, hey, your first sales guy lost all your, we don't have your paperwork no more. Resubmit your paperwork. And while I'm on the phone, I'm like, I just forwarded it. This is the email from him. I forwarded it. Now you have it. She's like, okay, cool. We'll start processing your order. Great. I waited another week and still hadn't had nothing yet to pay for an invoice. So I finally just called this lady back and says, you know what? Forget it. It's been 26 days from the time I submitted the order to the time I said, forget it. Their president then called me and says, hey, we don't want you to cancel your order. I was like, it might be a little too late. I'm a little pissed off at the moment because I had to wait 26 days. And because of that, I ended up had the funds to purchase this other company that went out of the business. Yeah, Klein Towels. Yes, that is correct. Those are the towels that
that's what they like over there. They love those super premium.
They are super nice. Yes, I've sent them a couple requests to try to get them here, but haven't heard back.
Sal says he
got to get hold of.
I don't know what story. I think he's talking about the IK story, but Sal giving you some lip.
Oh no, the IK story was. They were, and I told the guy, I said, "Listen, give me a month to cool off, and I'll be back. I'll place the order again."
Yeah,
So
I think IK is going through some changes right now. Yeah, I lost.
yeah,
We lost. Jay was on our podcast last year, and he's gone. So I don't know anybody over there now, but I think they're going through some changes.
Yeah, and I actually had another order for AR North America, and I actually had. I don't know. I think I was going to get 5 of their pressure washers, or maybe 6 of them in, and they ain't cheap either. They're expensive, and and I waited. I think I waited like 14 days for them to finally return back, and I'm like, my budget's gone after that. I'm budgeting somewhere else now. So I told them, basically emailed them the same thing. I'll be back later. I mean, I don't have time for that. When my budget comes in for something, that's what I want, and I want it now. That's. I mean, when I want something, I want it now.
Yeah,
and I don't care what it takes for me to get. I want it, and if I don't get it, I'll go somewhere else and find something I want.
That's right. Let's take a step back because Mike, you started doing these live shows a couple years ago.
Yeah,
you really pioneered this. Let's invite a company on and talk about and get to know them actually and see what's going on behind the scenes. So tell us about you getting into that and really paving the way for the Cleaner Cast to come on.
So I was new into YouTube at the time, and at the time I used to watch Fab's live streams.
Yep.
I used to watch his, and I thought it would be a good idea to where it's like, well, live streams were a great idea, but what if I get live streams on with the product manufacturers and other detailers to spread knowledge about things? And then at first I was hesitant to even know who to ask because I knew I couldn't do it alone. I needed help. And then I reached out to Eric, and I thought Pop Smurf had, in my opinion, the best he had everything that I thought was great. He had great personality. He was friendly to everybody. He knew how to speak. And so I asked him. He's like, "Oh, I'm all for it." Yeah, so I think Lithium with Bill was our first one that we had done. Then we were, it's funny that we had Glovebox second or third, and I actually had Autobox scheduled, and they canceled at the last minute. And then they had sent me a box to do a YouTube video on, and I had like cars and like Hot Wheels and magazines and stuff in there. I'm like, man, if I get a mystery box, this is kind of not what I want.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of glad that that the glove box at the time, they sent the box out. I think both Eric and I gotten it, and we'd done reviews, and we had them on. It kind of blossomed from there, and I think towards summertime is when we got Rick to come aboard because Eric was getting busy on his full-time day job, and he worked Saturdays, and we were doing the live streams on Saturdays. So then we ended up getting Rick to come aboard, and he's kind of similar. He has the great attitude and knows how to talk to people.
He doesn't really show it too much on his channel. He keeps it kind of monotone and gets to the good clips. But yeah, Rick's great on camera as well. So yeah, perfect triple threat. I actually invited Rick on tonight, but him and Pop Smurf just so busy these days.
Yeah. So then we did that for a while. We did that again for almost 2 years. We did it for 2 years because I think our last one was November 30th on his birthday when we had Pan the Organizer on. That was our last one. And then it gets tough after a while to continually keep updating to get more people to come to keep getting them come back or come on for the first time, especially around Christmas. I actually had Aerospace 303. We kept going back and forth. I had 2 dates for them in January. Pick one of the two, and it's funny. They sent me like 3 emails saying, we're still checking, and actually, I think one of my details is here. Give me 1 second. Hold on.
Oh, right. Well, yeah, it's
hit mute real quick. Hold on.
It comes to be a problem, kind of booking guests and whatnot on these things. but we do it, and I'll try and keep this going as long as I can go. Let's see, we got any questions down here? Sal wanting to know, can you get some Sunny Joe bucket pressure washers? All the questions are from Mike. What the heck's a Sunny Joe bucket pressure washer? Oh, is that the Hydro Shot like thing, except Sun Joe? I don't know. I've never used those Hydro Shot little pressure washer deals. But yeah, probably help you mobile guys out, especially a lot. What else we got up in here? Where's the Canadian cohort? He took a little vacay this week. I think he's attending a wedding. So he's doing his thing, his Canadian thing. But yeah, everybody, Bucky VW at TOC that just got DIY detail up there. It's a heck of a deal there. So Bucky will probably be doing some DIY detail reviews shortly. And all that other good stuff. But yeah, well, he'll be back next week.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Speaking of next week, we got Sal and Joel from Details.
Nice.
Yep, they'll be on as our guests next week, and the Canadian cohort will return. So it'll be good.
Yeah, it's tough to. Sorry about that. I had a scheduled detail that was getting dropped off today, but he didn't give me a time. So
yeah,
oh, by the way, I'm here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I was like, well, I'm in the middle of a freaking live stream at the moment.
They will
call you later.
Clients will drop off and pick up at the most. You'll be sitting around all day, and as soon as you go to do something, they're pulling up.
Yeah. I was like, give me about till 5 o'clock. He's like, oh no, I'm here. I'm like, oh fuck.
Every time, that's how it happens.
I know. The first time he called me, I just sent him straight to voicemail, but he called me right back. So I apologize for that.
No, all good. But yeah, we're talking about booking guests and the difficulty of that and lining them up.
So they got to be to the.
You line up 2 or 3 months, and then that flies by. So then you have to, look to see who you want next. I've noticed
it does because
for me, I'm pretty much only inviting on, brands I actually use, or maybe a new brand I'm trying out for that month, and I'm like, this is good stuff. Let's go ahead and reach out to them. Stuff like that. Rick, Pop Smurf. So really,
I would send out like 15 requests, and I was always hoping to get 10 yeses. And because I always wanted to do 3-month increments, so that gives me at the time when we were going every week, I had to fill 12,
right?
And then it got I would send out 15, then I would get 15 back, and then other people would want to try to get in between. So it got to the point to where it was getting tough. So that's when we was swapped to every other week.
Yep.
And then when we got to every other week, that was going pretty good for a while, but it's still, I haven't had Eric on one since I started business. It's been since June since he'd been on a live stream with me, and Rick was hit and miss because hockey's on. He's a hockey guy. He's got season tickets.
Season tickets, yep.
Yeah, and then his son now plays hockey, and so he goes to that. So I kind of stepped back from the live stream for a moment. Plus, you're holding it up pretty damn good. So it's like, man, got Jamie the Cleaner here. He's doing good. We got some podcast guys that are doing podcast stuff, like Detail Dive and Dustin with
Dustin. Dustin's got a good
Dustin's
podcast.
doing great stuff too. And then there's Bucky and somebody else from England or Britain or whatever they're from. They're over there. They doing some too. So it just that part got saturated, and it's kind of backed off for a moment. I need to concentrate on doing my videos,
for sure,
and the Detail Depot, the Instagrams, business, doing all that stuff. So I'm just concentrating on that.
Yeah, well, you definitely set the the foundation for me to come in and know kind of how to do this thing and keep it going. And after we did that pre-show for TRCMA, and they invited me to come on, which is in 2 months, so it's coming up pretty fast. I was like, well, we got to keep doing it and stay, actually get good at it if we're going to actually do it for legit. So that's why we're keeping this thing rolling.
Yeah.
And, it's been a good time.
There's one particular company that I've been trying to get since day one. And
really?
and as hard as I try, and I'm still trying, even since June. So I've been trying for 7 months. They haven't really, they've told me no, but they haven't told me no permanently, and it's PNS. So the PNS thing is they can have one distributor per county.
So you're talking about getting products in the depot.
Yeah. So I want to get products into Detail Depot and sell online. So for me to do that, I had to get permission from the one sales rep that's in my county, and ain't happening. But that doesn't help. That doesn't tell me I can't go to another county and ask that rep if I can buy from him, then bring it. So I'm working on that now.
Nice. Yep. I figured you were too close to the headquarters or something.
No, that has nothing to do with that at all.
Nice. Yeah, if you want to check out some good older live streams, go check out Mike's channel. He's got all kind of live.
We even had Humberto on there early on.
That's right. First from Puerto Rico. I'm sure you've seen him around if you're on the Detailing YouTube.
When I had Humberto on my show, he looked like he was at Mardi Gras.
Had a bunch of beads.
He had the eyes and the mask and all that stuff. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He was dressed up.
House.
He was covert.
Yeah.
I like that.
He was incognito at the moment.
This is what I'm saying, Sal. I'll try and get Terry on here.
Hey, you know what? The problem with getting Terry on there, I don't know if he'll stay awake long enough for an hour to make it.
His battery to his wheelchair might die on the way over. I mean, you never know. It
might fail. I don't know. His Bluetooth might not work. I don't know.
Yeah, if y'all don't know Terry from T4 Detailing, he's a hoot.
That T4 deal, he's a cool dude. I mean, he used to be on the PGA Tour in the late 70s and all through the 80s. He was on the PGA Tour. Wow. And then he got into law enforcement in the 90s all the way up till he retired not too long ago. And now he's a detailer.
See, he would be a heck of a podcast. We just got to line him up. I'm going to get him on one day.
Just got to keep him up long enough to do it. That's it.
That's right. I took a class with Terry, the PNS One Day Extreme class back in June. And Terry came in with notebooks and pencils ready to go. Like he was just, ring going off. But he was ready to go. And I'm like, Terry, what you got all that for?
Through the class?
Well, no, he had all the stuff. And I was like, Terry, what you got all that for? This first time I met him. He was like, I take all my notes. And yet the book was full already. I was like, dang, Terry, how many classes you go to? He goes to all of them. He basically been to all of them.
Yeah.
Terry, you ain't got to go to every class. And he said, no, I got to go all of them. So Terry's funny. There's Terry right there. Bring back Humberto.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we'll get Humberto of the Cleaner Cast one day. But
Humberto, Terry, and line y'all up. It'd be a hoot.
Yep. So once I get Detail Depot into a bigger facility, it will grow fast after that. I'm hoping.
Right. I saw you brought on some Optimum products. You don't hear about them too much anymore, but still good stuff. Have you got to using any of them? What you think of the Optimum brand in 2023?
I actually tried their carpet cleaner and protectant. It's not bad. It's just like all the other carpet cleaner protectants. Got just the slight odor to it. Cleans up well. It doesn't foam very much, which is, I mean, unless you're adding a soap really to it, it works. Stuff works pretty good. So, that's about the only thing I've tried so far.
They just released antibacterial cleaner, I think, or they revamped it. I don't know if it's a new
really?
or not, but it kills COVID, so that's pretty cool.
Oh wow!
They're still innovating over there at Optimum. I might get them on one day. I like Optimum. They do SiC coatings instead of just SiO2, so their coatings are a little bit more chemical resistant, all that good stuff. So they O&R is the goat of rinseless washing.
Yeah,
amazing stuff there. So I might line up. What's his name? I see him on TikTok all the time. But I might reach out to him, get him on here, see what Optimum's up to these days. Because they just don't have that social media presence anymore, so you don't hear much from them.
Yeah.
Joel said Mike's a solid guy. Good people. Yep. So good podcast.
So I actually have one guy here with me.
Oh, that's what you're doing over
there. I'm communicating with him without having to be, rude and interrupting and everything. But his first name's Silent, last name's Partner. He can just slide on over, chill, hang out with me for a minute.
What's up, guys?
There he is. What's going on? There he is.
He basically does my marketing, so he gets on my ass if I don't make my reels good enough, or make more reels, because if the reels are boosted, that's on him. He's my marketing guy. So I'm not really a good marketer unless I'm just a local person, which, put it on Google Map or Google whatever. So you can just Google me. Besides that, I didn't know how to grow. And luckily, I knew him very well, and he knows how to make things grow. And I asked him if he wants to be silent partner with me. Luckily, he agreed. And we're basically building the Instagram up to use Instagram and our Facebook to grow organically as quick as possible. Well, not as quick as possible, but organically.
Yeah, it's tough getting a new page, a new company started from a social media perspective. So I can see the journey. Luckily, you're pretty good at YouTube. That kind of translates to the reels and stuff. But
that's the reels part for me was somewhat newer to me. So it's believe it or not, this is a true story. He was at my house one night. We're trying to make a 30-second video, and it was just me talking. But if it's just me talking into a camera, I can't do it. We spent hours and hours and hours to the point to where I was cussing and swearing. I couldn't do it anymore. And but I can talk into a camera to somebody else, no problem. But get me by myself and having to talk, I was stuttering bad. I couldn't get what I wanted to say in 30 seconds. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, I have a similar problem for sure. That's why you won't see me. My YouTube videos, you won't see me in front of the camera that often because I'll get to doing the same stuff. That's why I'm better at short form voiceovers. So I record all of it, separately, and then come back later and add the voice. And you can always edit out a stutter.
Yeah. So now I'm doing the reels where I'll just silent everything out, and now just put some music over it, and then just put everything in the description. So you won't even hear my voice now. So it's like, I mean, I just can't do it. I mean, I'd be like you, Jamie. I'd probably spend 2 hours on a 30-second reel.
Yeah,
and I don't want to do that.
That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do.
I know.
But yep. So you got to see the DF on the hat.
Detail firm.
What you think about the detail firm, Mr. New Gift?
I like the detail firm. I think he's got a detailing business as well, and he's actually used detail firm. He likes it.
I like it as well. Good stuff, smelling good. People. You see them in the suits on their Instagram.
The ones because I have all the clear bottles of them when they first came out.
Yep.
And I showed him the brand. I was like, dude, you got to look at these things. And he was like, oh.
Now they're in the nice. I got him addicted black. To it. Yep. Good stuff there. Humberto, Alvin LaCroix was the face and expert of Optimum, and not being there anymore, Optimum has no one else. Yeah, now Dan, I think his name is Dan from OptiCoat One, I think his profile's called, does most of their marketing, and they just started a YouTube channel. So we'll see if Optimum kind of has a rise in 2023. But yeah, I might have to get to, especially now that they launched the YouTube channel, I'll get a hold of Dan, and we'll see if we can get him on the cast.
Yeah.
That'll be good. What other brands do you enjoy?
I got OptiCoat only through. I don't have.
Yeah, you don't have
a direct thing with them yet. I just got them from the other sales of someone that was going out of business. That's how I got that. So they're probably the only one that I really don't directly work with at the moment. Everybody else I directly work with, or so far, one is exceptionally great with customer service, and it is MacShine. They're great customer service. Checks in with me every so often, and
let me check the review.
If you want, we can.
What's he saying there?
Mr. Cleaner Cast, got another surprise for you.
What's that?
Some of y'all do know that the detail firm was purchased from somebody, and I don't know if y'all didn't know that or not, but Brandon officially wasn't advertising detail firm for sale, and but I had reached to Brandon early on to get detail firm into Detail Depot.
In the depot, yeah.
And he had mentioned to me at the time, did I want to buy it? And at the time, I didn't want to buy it but I told him I would keep it in mind to other people that would be interested in doing that. As I think I talked to somebody else. They tried to do something, it didn't work out well. I'd mentioned it to somebody else who was interested, and he took the advantage and purchased the detail firm from Brandon.
So everybody, the new owner of the detail firm.
What's your silent partner? First name silent, last name partner.
Partner. There you go. Yeah. I think that's the most we're getting.
So,
but, yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah. So I think Brandon still kind of works with him. He is on what, 1 year?
He's on a 1 year retainer.
Yeah, 1 year retainer, okay. And it could possibly go, better or longer than that. Brandon can stay there. Depends how the first year goes. So Brandon's helping silent partner here make that transition for everything to go. So those clienteles I was talking about earlier. That's his idea. He's all about the elegance of the detail firm. He wants to keep it that way. Nothing going to change.
Yep.
Just add things to it.
No formula changes. No brand changes. Nope. We're keeping it the same.
Keeping it the same.
All right. Yeah, I think that's what made everybody fall in love with the detail firm is just how it presents itself.
Yes.
And then you try the products and you're like, yeah, this stuff
blown away.
Yeah. Good stuff. And
I think
now
you want to do something with towels, right? And get them embroidered or something.
Yeah, detail firm. Big things I'm gonna do with it is make sure we have an ecosystem. So you've got your own branded towels, accessories, because a lot of brands they don't have their own accessories. Where we want to make sure that we have our own ecosystem to where when you go there looking for a cleaner, you got your detail firm towels, you got your detail firm brushes and equipment. So I just think that's better for the quality because now you control all that versus other, depending on other companies. Because a lot of times what we've noticed is that with everything happening, trying to keep everything American so you don't lose your logistics and you don't have product. So that's my goal is, environmentally friendly products and that are American made. And I'm just going to keep it. That's our biggest thing is American made, highest quality we can provide at a great price. Yeah. So
you got to have the quality to match the theming that the detail firm's already precedented with.
Yeah.
So, I got to have the top notch stuff. But I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, a nice detail firm embroidered towel would be pretty nice to have.
Heck yeah.
Match up with when you break out the detail firm, it's going to be a nice detail. So you got to have the nice towels to match. You got to have the nice brushes. I like where you're going with it. And for our Canadian friends, they're available through TOC Supply. So fuck VW, go check it out. If you ain't tried it, you got to try the detail firm for sure.
What else you want to say?
Oh, nothing. Besides, I know I'm looking into some nice graphene products as well too. Working with a distributor on that. I got a direct line on that. So we should see a nice graphene coating / detailer, something very easy to apply. That's going to be a 1 year coating, a spray and wipe that is very, very durable. So I'm just doing that right now.
I like that you're bringing in new. That was probably my next question was, so are we looking to expand the line, that kind of deal? So it sounds like you are. Nice little graphene spray coating. That'll be nice.
Heck
now, the problem with graphene is it doesn't smell very good.
Yeah.
So detail firms known for smelling pretty good. So
no, we got that covered. No worries.
Got it covered. Oh, I'm excited for this little spray coat. Yeah. Man. That's going to be interesting because graphene tends to burn the nostrils.
Yeah. So also for the new people that are coming in to watch, remember 5-star review.
Yep.
This is Detail Depot talking, but Synergy from Vonix. I will throw that as part of the thing. We mentioned that at the beginning of the show. First 5-star review to the Cleaner Cast on Apple, Spotify, and all the other great stuff he is on.
Yeah, I just checked them. Haven't seen an update yet, but it might take some time.
Nobody wants it then, I guess.
Might take some time to process, though. So
yeah, it could.
We might have to announce it next week, but we'll get to it.
Vonix is probably my number 2 customer service. They do reach out every once in a while. This just came in, so a lot of people did try this out, make a video. A lot of people did get them. When he reached out to me, I said, "All right, give me some." He's like, "Okay, it's 12 in a case. I'll charge you 8, give away 4." So this is part of my giving away the 4. This is one of those.
So Glenn
That's what we're
chimes
working
in.
on.
I joined late. Is there a new update coming from Detail Firm? Well, they just changed business owners. Is in the process of that, and yes, they will be bringing some new products, a new graphene spray coating coming down the line. But the brand itself is going to stay the same, and I expect that good classy labels and all that good stuff to stay the same, and all the good stuff.
It'll be in Detail Depot first.
Heck yeah. Whitebeard Detail. What about Vonix? 5-star review, Whitebeard Detail. The next 5-star review to hit my channel gets a bottle of that Synergy. So, Mike, tell us a little bit about that Synergy. It's new. I haven't got
it is new
from
Vonix. Vonix is a company from Brazil. They do have some really great product. I mean, not everything is great, but I mean, over half their products are fantastic stuff. This is a spray coating. It is up to a 1-year coating. Smells really good too. And some of his stuff's in Portuguese, so when I read it, I really can't translate all of it. It does translate to English, but it doesn't all come straight to English. So, but from what I got from it, it's a 1-year coating, spray on, wipe off. Pretty good stuff so far. I've seen a couple of videos on YouTube of people using it. No issues. As for the durability of the 1 year, don't know because it literally just came to the U.S.
Right.
I think either late November, early December.
Yep. Brionicle comes in with, is Detail Firm staying in the OC or moving up north?
No, it will be NorCal. It will be in NorCal.
There you go. Good deal on that. As long as the packaging follow, I'm all in. Congratulations. So,
packaging will stay the same, I believe.
Everything's going to stay the same. The only thing is it may be textured. I'm looking for someone to make it more textured. You know, like an IPA. Yeah, no worries. Yeah. That would be the only thing with packaging that may be different. And then we're doing a couple of enhancements, but you guys will enjoy those when you see those. For sure.
Sounds good there. But you like the matte black bottles?
Oh yeah, everything will be matte. It's just if you ever had an IPA beer, you know how some of them have a textured feel to them.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of a flat
That's it.
right now.
Sorry,
that's all good.
Okay, yeah, just a textured feel to it, just to kind of bring up that classiness to it.
So I'll show you exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah, I'm not much of a drinker, so. Mike's
no, I don't drink either. It's just that was the only thing I know of that I could think of. Like maybe
right. So if you can see on these bottles, if I can bring it up,
they're real flat.
The slightest design in there,
you'll be able to feel.
Right.
He wants to pop it just a little bit.
Yep.
I mean,
it's almost like embossing it, kind of. Yeah. You can kind of feel the texture in it, but yeah,
almost like if you're blind reading Braille. Similar. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think that's what you're doing.
Whitebeard Detail, y'all gonna do a wholesale pricing at the depot? So this one's for the depot.
Wholesale pricing, I doubt it because I mean I get everything at wholesale. So and believe it or not, most of the places when I get wholesale, I gotta pay for the shipping as well to get here. Then I gotta pay for it to ship to you.
Yeah.
So a 30% discount for me equals about 10%.
Mm-hmm.
So when I give you a 10% discount, it really ain't nothing for me.
Yeah. Yep.
But I right now it's all about marketing and get my name out. So now I don't care about that part.
Yep.
At the moment.
It's pretty similar to what I'm doing with the stash.
Yeah.
That 10% definitely comes out of what comes to what supports the channel. But I want people got to get people there if you're going to make it successful.
Yeah. So that's the purpose of everything.
Yeah. JB says, Mike, love the setup of the Depot website. Yeah, he's done a good job with the website. Super easy to find anything. Always checking back in to see the new stuff.
So on that, I'm working on it to actually be even better than it is now. Silent Partner has critiqued it a few times for me. I've actually made a few adjustments. The website look, the logo and everything is going to stay the same, but the aspect of it is going to be a little bit, the quality to be a lot better.
A lot crisper, easier to navigate.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. It's like the products are to you, immediately versus you going through so many pages trying to find something. We're trying to make it a lot easier experience. So.
I'll have all like how you have your banner scrolling on the bottom. Mm-hmm. I'll have the banner of all the manufacturers scrolling on the middle of the screen.
Right. Yep.
And I'll have I think at the moment I have Vonix as a
exclusive,
like or the product of the week type thing. I have like
Right.
Vonix there, so Vonix will pop up as the product of the week. I think I have Yum Car Care as new in this week. As I put that up there, actually take some of the reviews and I put them on there so people can actually see that as a blog type thing.
Yep.
And so to show that people are actually liking the products, and so I've been working on that backstage, and then as soon as I get it ready, I'll be calling Fred again. Fred's gonna have to go back to work and make it happen for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but
those
I have to pass the test first.
Yeah, the constant little improvements will definitely add up. You'll see, some websites sometimes, and you're like, can we upgrade some stuff around here? And your website's already great, so
yeah,
I've enjoyed it myself.
So like
little
when I go to
improvements
Car
are only gonna
Supplies
make it
Warehouse, I can navigate through that one pretty good.
Yeah, they have a good website.
And so I kind of want to I don't want to compare to them yet, but I want to get myself to compare to them.
That's good though, because that's a high goal to get to.
It is a high goal. So like if I look at AutoGeek, they do carry a lot, but when I go to their website, it's
kind of a mess.
Well, in my opinion, it's difficult to navigate their website.
I 100% agree. I wasn't gonna call nobody out, but I don't use that website because I'm like
I'm working my way to be similar to Car Supplies Warehouse.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Humberto Vonix has their own Carnauba plantation. Yeah, very unique brand.
They do have their own Carnauba plantation.
Grow their own Carnauba. Have you had Vonix on one of your live shows?
No, actually, he has agreed to come on, but he never had a date. So I may just throw that info your way, and you can probably bring him on.
Yeah, well,
I have his contact. He's in Florida.
Yeah, I've been testing out their stuff as well, and it's fantastic.
So this is just my opinion. Vonix products and PNS products are similar priced, almost exactly the same, right? The quality of the products are still the same. They both work exactly almost the same. So just to let you guys know that Vonix is similar to a PNS price. Because some people are like, well, Detail Firm, it's too expensive. I can't spend that much money. Dude, 1 ounce of this and it's a 30 or 12 ounce bottle. You get 12 car washes out of it, Or you go to PNS, you need 3 ounces and you're usually only getting 4. Well, really, what are you saving,
Yeah, so, they really need everybody's switching to this concentrated shampoo. So you're behind at this point if you don't have the concentrated shampoo. And I will say Vonix's iron remover is no joke. That's
it's
strongest iron remover.
Fantastic. I mean, the iron remover is like blows me away, but boy, you don't want to smell that though. It stinks.
Yes, but if you want a serious iron remover, you get that Vonix Izer.
Yep. I just got it in.
Citron. Citron's a great shampoo, man.
Citron's a great degreasing shampoo. I know I've got a couple other people have addicted to it. They just love it. Great strip it for stripping stuff down. It's great.
And even cleaning coatings, you want kind of a stronger soap sometimes to clean out a coating. Citron will do it. Kushan, I got it. Question: what are your thoughts about extractors? From what I've seen, it completely saturates the seats. I also heard about wicking because it supposedly pushes the stain into the fabric, so when it dries, it'll come back up. Mike, you got the Mighties over there. I do mostly dry extraction. So what's your experience?
So lately, I've been using Citron on everything interior, which you can use on seats, fabrics.
That makes sense.
Floors, panels, everything. And it doesn't foam as much. So I'll spray a little Citron on a seat, use a drill brush, and I have hot water extractor. I really don't have issues with it. I'll always start driver's seat first and put a fan on it right away. And then basically work my way around the rest of the car. But I'm in the process of buying a Chief steamer with the steam extraction with to even make it even better so it's not as saturated. But with hot water extraction and the suction that those Mighties have, it's you would almost have to basically let the water go and to saturate with those Mighties.
Yeah,
I was
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna add in on that. I will tell you, I'm not a big advocate of extractors, so I kind of feel to shine a little bit. I believe that
Yep.
Mighty is the primary. If I'm going to use an extractor, it's definitely going to be a Mighty. But a lot of times I use like a lot of those nice
Stain.
local, just a nice sustain extractor. If it's
Mhm.
effective,
Mhm.
you can use a drill brush. And as long as you're getting the foaming is actually going to pull the stain out the seat. Now, it's not going to be deep.
No.
It's probably only going to go about an inch deep, but that's what you're trying to get is that target,
Mhm.
unless it's a stain that is something very odorous or foul. But if
Mhm.
it's just a casual stain, a lot of times just you with a nice spray stain extractor, long you foam it up, you can wipe it up with a microfiber towel or pull it out with a wet dry vac.
Mhm.
And the thing about it is like I feel it extractor is quicker
Yeah.
in the cleaning process, but in the
Mhm.
drying process,
Takes forever.
you can be 6 to 12 hours easily.
Yeah.
Where if you use a nice spray stain extractor with a nice brush and then wipe it up and maybe suck it up with a wet dry vac, you're drying about 30 minutes to an hour.
Yep.
So
And then coming
that's-
in to neutralize that after you're done helps with the
Mhm.
wicking as well.
Mhm.
Whether it's if doing the heavy alkaline cleaner, you want to come in with the acid rinse. And
Mhm.
if you're using something like PNS system, they have finisher. So
Mhm.
knowing the chemistry of that and is good stuff there. But yeah, I like dry shampooing most
Correct.
of the time, unless it's just real bad, and then I'll
Yeah.
pull out the extractor.
And then I use the you have the same steamer as me, right?
I do.
Yeah, so we use the McCulloch 1385, and if you keep just the tip off, you actually get I think it's 52 psi, and you can actually go on certain spots of a seat and just steam that out. And if you just move it back and forth, it's just one small little stain is gone.
Nice.
It works really good.
Larry Singleton, what's the main difference between Defender and Detail? So that's a Detail firm question.
The big difference is like the Defend is going to be a 6 month to a 1 year sealant. So it just depends on the weather and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So you're going to spray, wipe, you're protected. Where Final Touch, it's a streak free, pretty much gloss enhancer. It's going to be a quick wipe down, very close to like a waterless wash. I'm not going to say that it has as much lubricity as like like a dedicated waterless wash, but it is a good enough, slick enough, quick detailer to do that type of work.
Nice. There you go. There. Humberto says, "Remember that AutoGeek hasn't changed their site for years." Yep, that's the problem.
Yeah.
It looks like it.
Yeah.
AutoGeek website reminds me of learning HTML. Vonix has many videos of the products on YouTube or Instagram. I don't think so.
I don't think so either. It's the way they get their word out is they just give it to YouTubers and they rely on them to get the word out.
Yep. Humberto, AutoGeek hasn't changed since HTML4. Al Daly Azer works great on brine and road salt. Interesting.
I don't know that because it doesn't snow where I'm at.
Yeah, I don't have that problem either, so I don't know either.
Yeah.
JB Silent Partner, does he have his own YouTube or Instagram page?
Detail Depot.
Detail Depot, that's it. Yeah.
.co.
Mm-hmm. Humberto, also there are anti-weakening products. Yep, just like
there
Finisher, yes, the acid rinse products to neutralize that alkalinity in the fiber. White Beard Detail chiming in. Personal opinion, extraction on even a clean seat, you'll pull something out. Yeah, that's true. I got a 6 horsepower shop vac connected to a DIY extractor.
Nice.
That's exactly my setup.
Yeah, you can't beat that setup either. That setup is like $150.
Yep.
Pretty cheap. It works really good.
Yep.
So the Chief steamer that I want to get that comes with the steam extraction only comes with just a vacuum hose with no adapter. You actually have to get your own shop vac and attach to that hose for it to work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been looking at now they got the better extractor that just sends you the kit and you hook it up to a shop vac. I've been looking at that. Yeah. I just who just reviewed that? Josh V.
Yep,
reviewed it and it looked pretty good. So that might be a cheaper option as well. But Mike loves his Mighty, don't you, Mike?
I love the Mighty. Well, I paid a lot for it, so I have to love it. Yep. At the time, I mean, it's not as expensive as it is now, but back then it was still pricey. Mm-hmm. And I mean, the difference between the one step down and this one was only like $100. So I said, F it, I just bought the big one.
Jason Williams, what new products are you planning to bring in this year? Who you going for, Mike?
IK would probably be my next one. There's actually quite a bit I want to work with. There's the MJJC
The new one.
V3.
Mhm.
So I'm Josh V's in the same scenario. We're getting it from the same person, but it comes from China. And at the moment, they're going through some celebration or something that goes through mid-February. And I ain't lying about this. So they can't even send us the invoice until they get back to work. There's no work till then because they're on a 6-week-long celebration of something going on. She told me.
Probably Chinese New Year. I guess after Chinese
it's
New
something
Year.
going on. It could be Chinese New Year, but I guess in China it's something even bigger.
It's the year of the rabbit.
Rabbit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Year of the bunny rabbit. Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
So that must mean I don't know.
I just got the VE 52 2.0s when they first came out, and this is what their email was: exclusively to Matt first. Had to supply Matt first, and now that Matt has enough, I just got authorization from them to bring back. I have to get a pallet full, so I think it's 18 or 20 or something like that. I have to bring in 20 of them, but the VE 52 2.0s will be coming. I would like to get the HR North America in here as well. I did get the MTM pressure wash hoses, so I like to get the reels to go with those as well to match. So
how are we working on Active? Any updates with Active?
The Active 2.0s, yeah. So that's what I was just talking about, where when they first came out, the 2.0s, all the 2.0s had to go to Obsessed Garage first.
Oh, okay. That's what you're talking about.
Now that Matt has enough, she told me, no, now I can buy a pallet, which is I think 18 I have to buy first. So we're working on that right now.
Joel, the silent partner here, is the new owner of the detail firm, and we'll
first name silent, last name partner.
Yep. So we'll ask one more detail firm question, and then we're 57 minutes in, so we'll wrap this bad boy up and get on our way. But JB asked to wrap us up, how's the dust repellency on the detail firm spray on sealants? Dust is annoying with many of the sealants and quick detailers.
No, it's excellent. It doesn't attract dust like some of your common detailers or sealants out there. It does not. It's anti-dust.
There you go. Anti-static properties in both of them.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Well,
if you drive down a dirt road, you're obviously going to have dust on your car.
Of course.
But, some common sense on that.
Well, there you go, people. You got one more hour to go over to detaildepot.co.
Yeah. Stainless steel quick connects. I do have those. Yes, I bought both male and female ends. I do have those on the website.
There you go.
They're the MTM ones.
Yes, but go use promo code CleanerCast over at Detail Depot. Get those stainless steel quick connects for you. I'm definitely about to have to upgrade my
5-star review on the CleanerCast on Apple or Spotify, so you can get yourself a Synergy
internet giveaway.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to upgrade my pressure washer soon, so you'll be seeing an order for me coming pretty shortly for hoses and quick connects. And I've never decked out in the stainless stuff, so mine's pretty corroded and rusty.
I wasn't either until I actually seen it, and once I seen the stainless steel hose reel, I'm like, "Whoo, that's gonna look great with these new hoses." I got the whips; they're a 5-foot whip, so you can from water source to pressure washer, or from pressure washer to your reel. And then I got the 50-foot hoses. I can get the 100-foot hoses, but I almost don't see why anybody really needs a 100-foot hose. So I keep them to 50 or 75 feet.
Right. It's frugal. I'm not paying MTM prices. You get 15% off. I'm just saying.
15% off. Hey, those quick connects right now are like a couple bucks. They're not that much.
There you go. Well, there you go, Mr. Silent Partner. You got any plugs for us for the detail firm, and we'll get you out of here?
Plugs for the detail firm.
Nothing really just yet, though, huh?
No,
it's still the transition is 99% done.
Yeah.
So until it's 100% done,
right?
Then you will probably then see more things on Instagram. You will see the marketing that he is great at. You will see all that. And of course, you will see it at the Detail Depot also.
There you go. At Detail Firm, you can go check them out. And if you ain't tried it, you got to try it. Good stuff. And Mike, give us the Detail Depot plugs.
So detaildepot.co on Instagram and on the website. At checkout, you can use CleanerCast, get 15% off. If you leave a product review, let me know. Send me a message. I'll send you a 10% discount on your next order.
There you go.
Plug for Detail Depot.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys want us to do any videos or try out any products or anything, please let us know and we'll get a video out there for you so you guys can see some of these products in action if you haven't seen them before. So
there you go. Yeah, well, we got to put Mike to work over there.
I'm busy this weekend too, so I got lots to do.
There you go. Get all the good stuff out and film some
Sorry.
shorts. There you go. That's the Cleaner Cast this week. Got Mike, got a silent partner from the detail firm. We'll hear about more from them soon. But next week, our Canadian cohort will be back. Mr. Alex Durat, Bucky VW at TOC Supplies. You can check out Detail Firm there for our Canadian listeners. We're of course live next Friday with Details. Joel and Sal will be joining us, so that's going to be awesome episode. Subscribe, rate, and review. Next review gets that Synergy product. Cleaner Stash promo Jamie 10, and that's all for this week, everybody. I appreciate it. Mike, silent partner, y'all are awesome.
Thank you.
We'll
appreciate it
in the future. Till next time, stay clean, everybody.